gently trying to keep my seat. But every time you look at me, I'm floating off my feet. My coffee's getting cold cause I forget to take a sip. You say a single word and I'm already adrift. The room keeps tilting gently like it's moving with the beat. You smile and suddenly my world goes incomplete. I tell myself to calm it down, I really do, but my chest keeps bouncing every time you come into view. Feels like I'm helium, caught underneath the blue. One breath from you and up I flew. I'm floating off my feet every time you're near. A little lift I can't explain, a shimmer in my ear. Not falling but I'm rising, pulled by something clear. Yeah, I'm floating off my feet whenever you appear. You laugh and suddenly my steps don't feel the same. Like gravity forgot the rules the moment that you came. I drift around in circles just to keep you in my sight. You tilt your head and everything feels lighter than the light. Like the way you breathe, the way you speak. One tiny glance and I go weak. The smallest things you do turn into bursts of gold. A million tiny sparks that my body can't control. I try to be composed, but the truth already told. You're lifting me beyond my hold. I'm floating off my feet every time you're near. A rush that keeps me weightless even when you're not quite here. It's gentle but electric, soft but crystal clear. Yeah, I'm floating off my feet whenever you appear. Maybe this is what it feels like to awaken in the air, halfway to the ceiling, but I like it there. If falling is too heavy, I'll choose the lighter way, rising with your presence a little more each day. I'm floating off my feet, rising without fear. Your voice becomes the lift that keeps me in the atmosphere, a soft and swirling feel.
There's a softness in your voice I can't explain.
And every time you come around, I feel the shift again.
It's subtle but it's pulling like a gentle chain.
Something rising in the space between our names.
I catch you smiling when you think I'm looking down.
And I pretend I don't see you, trying not to make a sound.
But every quiet moment pulls me toward your side.
Like tides aligning in a rhythm we can't hide.
I feel it when you lean a little close.
I feel it when your laughter hits my bones.
I try to play it calm, but it shows.
Yeah, something here already grows, and neither one of us can slow.
In this between, we're falling into something new. A little spark that's pulling me to you.
Not rushing, but the feeling's breaking through. In this between, I'm falling into you.
See that right there? Don't make me blush. We're warming up in this quiet rush. Every glance from you feels like a clue,
and every clue keeps leading me to you.
I hear it in the way you say my name.
I feel it in the hush before you breathe again.
I don't know where this goes, but I'm in.
Same here, I'm leaning in. Let's see what happens when we begin. Oh, oh, oh.
In this between, we're falling into something new. A flutter rising steady out of you.
It's gentle, but it's honest, soft but true.
In this between, I'm
Falling into you.
yeah, falling into you. Maybe the timing finally lined up right. Maybe this glow was hiding under quiet light. I didn't know I'd feel this, not tonight. But here we are, pulled closer, side by side.
In this between, the truth is shining through.
A current that keeps pulling me to you.
No rush, just something real and overdue.
In this between, I'm falling into you. Yeah, falling
In this
into you.
between, we're closer than we knew.
Step by step, slow but true.
Every path keeps leading back to you.
Didn't plan on feeling something quite like this. A quiet pool that settles underneath my ribs. You walk in the room and everything aligns, like gravity rerouting all my lines. There's a softness in your laugh I can't ignore, a brightness slipping in beneath the door. You tilt your head and suddenly I lose my place. Feels like my heart is catching up to your pace. I keep it cool, but inside I'm leaning close, trying not to let it show how much it grows. But your presence moves me in a way I can't oppose, like something in me already knows. There's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in slow, a quiet little force. You don't even know, not rushing, but I'm drifting everywhere you go. Yeah, there's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in slow. You say my name and something stirs inside my chest, a gentle tremor that refuses to rest. I chase the rhythm of your voice without a plan. Never thought I'd fall this soft, but here I am. Every glance you give feels like a spark of proof, a tiny tug that draws me closer to the truth. It's in the pauses and the way you turn your head, the quiet messages your silence left unsaid. I walk beside you and feel my heartbeat spread into a place I never used to tread. There's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in slow. A tide I didn't notice till it started to show. It's gentle but it's certain, something I can't let go. Yeah, there's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in slow. Maybe falling isn't falling if it feels like ease. Maybe love begins in moments just like these, where nothing's spoken but your chest still agrees that this is something meant to be. There's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in close. A steady kind of magic only your heart knows. No sudden rush, just a feeling that grows. Yeah, there's a gravity in your smile, pulling me in close. Slow draw, warm glow, and I just let it pull me where you go.
There's a softness in the air when you walk by, like colors getting brighter without even trying. I wasn't looking for a feeling to unfold, but you arrived and turned the quiet into gold. Your shadow slips across the floor and finds my view. A little moment, but it pulls me close to you. I'm acting subtle, but the truth keeps breaking through. My heart beats, learning to keep time with you. Every word you drop lands warm inside my chest. Every glance of yours puts all my doubts to rest. I try to hold it back, but you already guessed. The slow attraction's growing effortless. Now we're closer than before. I feel it in my core. A tide that isn't rushing, but it's reaching for the shore. Soft and sweet, and every day I want it more. Step by step, we're closer than before. Yeah, closer than before. You linger in my thoughts like a gentle breeze, just enough to move me, never aiming to seize. You turn the simple into something that I keep, a rhythm in my bloodstream, humming deep. You're the shift in my mood I can't ignore, a quiet call that keeps me wanting more. There's a meaning in the hush between your lines, a glow that builds in tiny patient signs. I don't know where this leads, but it feels aligned, like love is mapping out an open design. Now we're closer than before. I feel it in my core. A tide that isn't rushing, but it's reaching for the shore. Soft and steady, but it's something I adore. Step by step, we're closer than before. Yeah, yeah, closer, closer than before. Yeah, yeah, faces, living between my dreams. Now we're closer than before. I know what this is for. A gentle pull that's guiding me to open up once more. Bright and honest, a feeling I can't ignore. Here with you, I'm closer than before. Yeah, closer. Little moments gather, turning into more. Step by step, we're closer than before. Every time you say my name, it lights a spark. A little jump beneath my ribs, glowing in the dark. I wasn't planning on a feeling this bright, but suddenly you're the reason my chest feels alive. You walk a little closer and my breath slips tight. The world turns glossy like it's catching extra light. Your smile sends a ripple rushing up my spine. I'm caught before every time you say my name, it lights a spark. A little jump beneath my ribs, glowing in the dark. I wasn't planning on a feeling this bright, but suddenly you're the reason my chest feels alive. You walk a little closer and my breath slips tight. The world turns glossy like it's catching extra light. Your smile sends a ripple rushing up my spine. I'm caught before I notice, pulled into your light. There's a tiny spark between the words you speak, a quiet rush that warms my face and paints my cheeks. I try to keep it calm, but every time you peek, my heartbeat skips ahead like it's playing and see. Underneath the feeling, I'm rising into you. A little flutter dancing in a shade of blue. It's gentle but electric, waking something new. Underneath it all, I'm rising into you. Rising into you. Your laughter flows around me like a tidal breeze, a soft vibration that brings me to my knees. Every glance you throw is like a secret cue. My pulse speeds up like it already knew. You're the spark in my day I can't ignore, a racing thrill that leaves me wanting more. I feel the warmth inside the spaces where you pause, a tiny tremble building just because. This pull between us doesn't follow any laws. My heart reacts before my mind to bloom, a gentle touch that bursts in color through a room. I didn't know a hush could feel like something new, but every quiet second leads me back to you. Underneath the feeling, this rush is shining clear, a boy a little warm, pulling me near, a rise that doesn't scare me, soft but sincere. Underneath it all, I want you right here. Underneath the feeling, I'm rising into you. Yeah, rising into you. Soft brush right here. Everything lives closer to you. There's a quiet little shimmer when you say my name, a subtle spark that flickers like a steady flame. I didn't see it start, but now it's getting clear. Every time you close, the world pulls you near. You walk into the room and everything resets. All the noise around me fades without regret. Your laughter fills the corners like a glowing hue, and suddenly my heartbeat learns a rhythm shaped by you. The smallest things you do feel like a gentle clue, a warmth that spreads before I even ask it to. I keep pretending I'm collected, playing cool, but inside I'm melting into shades of you. You're my slow glow, lighting up my view, a quiet kind of magic pulling me into you. Not rushing, but it's growing, honest, warm and true. Here in this glow, I'm opening to you. Yeah, opening to you. You linger in my thoughts like a favorite tune, soft enough to soothe me, but still keeps me in the groove. You color every moment with a tender shine. I catch myself aligning with your rhythm every time. Feels like breathing in a brand new morning light. Unexpected, but it fits exactly right. Every silence carries something I can't name, a hush that still feels bright, a whisper turned to flame. I'm not afraid of where this feeling goes. I let it settle in, I let it overflow. You're my slow glow, lighting up my view, a quiet kind of magic pulling me into you. It's gentle, but it's present, rising soft and true. Here in this glow, I'm opening to you. that's rising underneath my skin. And now my heartbeat's matching where you've been. Coffee cooling on my desk, I let it slide. Your echo in my mind keeps the day alive. One simple touch and the world turns slow. If this is something new, I think I wanna let it grow. Your tiny hands pull me in like gravity. The way you speak becomes a melody. I try to stay collected, but honestly, you're running circles through my memory. I'm falling into you like morning breaking through. Not rushing, but I'm moving. Pull closer by your truth. It's gentle, but it's real. A tide I can't undo. So here I go. I'm falling into you. Yeah. Falling into you. Working through the day, but you stay crystal clear. You rise above the noise, the sound I want to hear. You're like a quiet rhythm humming in the room. I catch the flow and drift towards you soon. Feels like finding a song I never knew. Yet every line fits perfectly with you. Even silence has a meaning when you're near. Little moments gather, making everything sincere. I'm not afraid of where this feeling goes. I breathe it in and let the current flow. I'm falling into you like sunlight breaking through. No hurry in the rhythm, but it's steady pulling true. It's soft but overflowing, a wave I wanna choose. So here I go. I'm falling into you. Yeah. Falling into you. If tomorrow asks me why I'm moving fast, I'll say this feeling never needed to be asked. Some things find you when you're standing still, and love steps in before you know it's real. I'm falling into you, each moment shining new. My heartbeat keeps a tempo, rising smooth with you. A quiet